Alright, we are coming back at you again with a figure unboxing. We're going to do a review on the Lacia figure from the Beatless anime series. And she's basically like an android, or what they call an HIE, which is a humanoid interface element. That's a lot to say. But apparently what happens is some high school kid, and why are they always in high school? I don't get that about anime. They always seem to be in high school. Anyway, so he's a high school kid, and he wants one of these androids, and I guess he gets attacked by another android, and she saves him and basically makes a deal with them that since she saved him, that she'll serve him, which is kind of the opposite of what you would think. Usually the person that got saved is now indebted to the person of the that did the saving. So kind of strange, but that's basically how the gist of the story. But we're gonna crack this thing open and see what we think. So let's go ahead and break out the old book. Bam. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably open up my Mamako bunny next, because I've got 4 bunnies to open, so I got to get on the ball. So we'll go ahead and probably open the Mamako up after this one. But since this was something that a lot of people haven't done yet, I kind of wanted to jump on it and take advantage of that. So let's see what's happening. Okay. Okay. Set that to the side. And here she is in her package. Let's see. Is she? I don't think there's any. No tape on it. Okay, here's the plastic shell, and believe it or not, I have done forgot my damn tape measure. So we got a plain white base, it's got a peg in it, and a little heel deal. A heel deal. So let's set that right there. Tell you what, let me set this to a side. Let me grab my tape measure and we'll measure this base. Alright, we got ye old tape measure. Let's go ahead and measure this base real quick, see how big this base is. This base is just about 6 3/8. A little shy of that because it's metric and that's standard. And I'd say about 3/8 inch thick. So there you have it. There's that. Okay. Got a little, pull her ears out. Yep. And got some kind of little block. Little clear block. And we got bunny ear and a bunny ear. And then she is taped in. There we go. Let's pull her out. Okay, and thankfully she doesn't have a lot of plastic on her, because you know me and plastic. I don't do well with it. Having to pull stuff apart. And yeah, she's pretty cool. Okay, the right ear is the bent one. So we'll go ahead and stick the right ear in. And pull the... God! Jesus! Man, that thing's jammed in there, man. Alright. I think, other than sticking her on her base, that was all we have for assembly. And it looks like only 1 foot. 1 foot, guys. She is only going to have okay. This is not easy. Ain't gonna lie. Ah, there it is. Okay, I'd recommend kind of grabbing her low so you don't put too much pressure up above and then okay, and I guess the little plastic cube. Oh, okay. Yeah, that plastic cube just doesn't sit real well, but it does aid as a as to hold her up. Bounce factor, yeah, she's a little wobbly, folks. So bear that in mind. Okay, let's spin her around so the camera can see her. All right. Okay. She is pretty darn cool, I'm going to have to admit. Quick first impressions. Yeah, love the color of the hair. Definitely love the expression. The bunny suit. Got a little bit of hint of blue frost in it. Love all the black piping around the suit, because it really all that black piping just kind of adds accent to the typical line you see up the back of these stockings when you see these quarter scale bunnies. It just to me kind of flows with it. Black light lacing up the back. Yeah, this is a really cool figure. Must admit, I'm not a big fan of the foot. What that's going to mean in the future has yet to be determined. Definitely little sketched about that. Let's catch some measurements of her. Okay, she is, including the base. See if I can get it around here somehow. I'm gonna go with 17.5 inches. Let me see what that other ear is. That other ear is actually a little lower. Yeah, I'm gonna say 17.5 inches. That's including the base. So you're gonna need something taller than 17.5, at least 18-inch gap to get her in there comfortably. So let me see, sticking out here, that's pretty much stays within the base. So I mean, you're talking width about 8 inches here from her hand's pretty much in line with that base. So you're talking about what, 8 inches I said? Come on, there you go, 8 inches. Yeah, she for the most part stays within that base, which was what did I say, 6 3/8. Yeah, 6 3/8. So yeah, she pretty much stays there, other than your 8 inches from left to right as you would display her in a cabinet. Least need about 18 inches to set her in there. But yeah, she is really cool. Definitely loving the cheeks, man. She's got cheeks. Definitely loving that. So, it does seem to be holding pretty good even as I spin it. So it may not do bad. Yeah, not too bad. So we'll go ahead and throw this on the 360, give it some better lighting and a closer look at it, and get a better opinion of it. All right, let's start that 360 spin of the quarter scale Bunny Lacia from the Beatless series. Take a quick 360 spin of this thing. Yep, that's a nice one there. Do like a little bit of a, looks like a little bit of a lean that way. Whether that's gonna cause any issue later down the road has yet to be determined, as this is fresh off the skillet. This is some hot off the skillet stuff. All right. Okay. Right, let's go in for that portrait. So let's zoom into that portrait. Alright, let's go ahead and go with that. I don't want to get much closer because I'm afraid I might blur the camera out. My autofocus just doesn't seem to like things. Alright, she's got a really nice portrait. Really love these blue eyes. A lot of nice little detail in those. Soft pink lips, a little bit of her opening of her mouth, so I really appreciate that in that it's not just your typical little slit. It's almost gives me a sense of a hint somewhere between anime and maybe a little bit of Western. You know, I like that. Yeah, it just has a little bit of a Western flair art to this piece, which I do like. And I like her little nose, cute little nose there. So yeah, that's a real nice portrait. Really do like that. Much different than, you know, some of the other bunnies out there. So it's pretty unique. Let's have a peek at these ears. Alright, nice little ears there. Your typical fold like that. Looks like it's got little computer chips maybe on the tips. Yeah. And it has a little bit of silver highlight there. I don't know if that's coming out on the camera, but there's a little bit of silver gray highlight. And alright, let's have a look at that hair. There's a lot of nice breakup here. A lot of nice breakup in this hair. Really do like that. Let's back up just a pinch, just to make sure it ain't gonna make my camera nuts. Yeah, a lot of nice breakup. I love the flow, the gradient going from the blue to a white, and then it comes all the way out to transparent tips. Real nice. I like the little bit of action, wind-blown action there going on with the bangs. Everything's got a nice like flow, like the wind's blowing through her hair. A lot of nice break up the hair. I really like the hair. Love the color. Love how they faded it the way they did. Just love all the action and motion in it. Looks really good. Okay, let's go down here and take a look at the rest of her down here. Let's check out her suit and torso area. Okay, everything's pretty much white and black. Little collar and bow tie. Got the little armband here with some ruffles. And as I said before, I love all this black piping trim here. Yeah, and how it does match the lines that run up the back of the stockings. It just, to me, seems to kind of tie everything together. It has a nice almost pearl look to it because there is a hint of blue they're using as shading. Nice creasing here through the hip area. Coming around here. Let's go down just a bit. You can see up here the ribs. Let me see if I can come down, see if you can see that anatomy. Let's do that. Let's kind of shoot up so you kind of get that anatomy. And as you can see here, the stomach muscle, belly button, and you got some nice tugging of the fabric here around the hips. Yeah. Going back around here, hard bunny tail, black lace here. Got a nice shape, nice cheekage there, nice cheekage there. Nothing to complain about that for sure. All right, and her nails, it's hard to tell whether they're a color. If they are, they're a rather soft pink, her nails, which you could argue that's really not really colored at all, but more of a natural, the way your nails would naturally look. Nice little cuffs on her. And of course, coming down here to the stockings, nice stockings, a nice tight, some are wider. I have some stockings that have a wider mesh to it. These are a fairly tight mesh. Nice detailing in the legs, even though you cover with the stocking, you can see some shaded values there. Coming on around here, looks real good. And come on down to the shoes. Nice pumps, got a nice detail to those little lines here, and you can get your little chips that kind of match her ears. Okay, my camera done cut out on me, the battery, so we got it plugged in. Anyway, as I was saying about the little chips on her pumps, they match the little chips on the tips of her ears. Got the little black tips on them. And of course you have your little piece of plastic there. The YouTuber I've seen that did a review on this, her plastic, like mine, almost catches. Hers, there was like seemed to be a little bit of a gap there. I think what I will do, I'll take white electrical tape and put it on the bottom and put like an edge around here. So that'll put a little bit of distance this way, just a micro little bit of distance. And I think that'll help make that actually physically touch without being too obtrusive or ugly looking, because you do have a white base here and there's white on the figure. So I think I'll be able to get away doing that. Just add a little to the bottom and have it lip up a little bit, just all the way around in a nice fashion. And I think I can get away with that, and that's probably going to be my suggestion to anybody gets this. You know, to kind of, that way it's got something to kind of support some of that weight to keep any potential lean from happening. Okay, so what are my final thoughts? Let's have a quick little 360, but final thoughts. Overall, really like the uniqueness of this bunny. Love all the tie-in with the black piping and the stripe going up her leg. The shoes all matching with the black and the white, even with the little black little chips that almost look like the little maybe computer chips that are on her ears. So it's a really nice bunny. I believe this bunny was a little more expensive than most bunnies, and I'm not sure why that was, but really love the unique portrait on this one. Love the flow in the hair, the color. I highly recommend. This is a really cool bunny. The only knock I would put on it, and that is yet to be seen how it's going to handle over time, would be it just being supported by one leg and just this thing just kind of loosely like that. But that's easily solved. Just put a little white electrical tape on the bottom and around the edging, just slightly, and what that'll do is get a little bit more space there, and that way she'll hold steady. Alright, and now to put a wrap on this 360 spin and this video of this quarter scale bunny from the Beatless series, Lacia. And if you like what you saw, smash that like button. Hey, you might even want to subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.